Have you ever hit a pothole and not known if any damage was done to your vehicle? I've been there, you've been there, everyone's probably been there where they hit a sudden pothole and they don't know or if any damage was done. So that's why I believe the city of Pierce, South Dakota should put a timely manner on when they redo roads and like because roads can only be used so many times. So, and I'm just going to jump right into my first point of the damage that can be dealt to vehicles. According to Firestone on August 22nd, 2016, pothole damage to tires and vehicles by the Firestone blog. If your vehicle hits a deep divot in the road, steering system misalignment to a full-on tire puncture or bent rims may follow. And that's only the tip of the iceberg for the damage that can be done to your vehicle if you hit a pothole. And those honestly might not cost as much as other damage that can happen, and it just costs time and money when your vehicle's damaged. I mean, let's face it, those are two things we don't want to give up. And so it can cause accidents. Number two, so according to Cogburn Law, May 3rd, 2019, if a pothole or titled, if a pothole causes a car accident, striking a pothole could cause tire blowouts, loss of vehicle control, and serious accidents. A driver swerving to avoid a pothole could lead to a head-on collision. Now, I don't know about you, but those sound pretty serious to me. And that is something that I would not want to happen to anyone or anyone's vehicle, to be honest. So, and that's a big safety thing. That's a big safety problem. You don't want people swerving. You don't want to swerve for a pothole and risk the chance of injuring someone else or yourself. And so, moving on to my second point, the community, it makes the community look bad. So, especially to tourists. And the reputation is just hurt by the community if tourists come through and they just see these all bad roads all potholed up. And according to J.F. Byron, good and most important, published in the Illinois Journal of Commerce, the most important thing in attracting and caring for tourists is good roads. And I don't think that could have been stated any better. I feel like that is very important. When I come into a town, I know the quality right away by just the looks of the roads. Not even because when you're driving, you look at the road. You don't look at the buildings around you. If you're driving on a poor road, like you're gonna know the town isn't very nice. I mean, let's be honest. And then also, it makes the community mad when their reputation is hurt. And I just I can back that up from a personal standpoint. If I had a bad road in my neighborhood and people were just popping tires and bending rims on my road, I would be mad at the city for not redoing the road when it should be redone. And it obviously should be redone. So, according to J.F. Byron, and Good Roads Most Important, in the publication of Illinois Journal of Commerce, this matter should be constant attention of the community that maintains it. So basically what's that is saying is the community should be responsible for the roads that need to be redone, and when they're not redone, obviously it makes the society or the public mad that it's not being redone. And I'm like I said, I could back that up. I would feel the exact same way. So, and moving on to my third point now, it would put less stress on the city officials if they would just put in order that roads should be redone at a certain point in time for a certain amount of years. It would just make things so much more simpler. That's my opinion, and that's what I believe, though. And so, what this can do is what the redoing roads can do is increase your property value, aka your house, what you live in. So, according to USA Service on June 17, 2014, titled The Benefits of Keeping Roads Clean, publication in the USA Service, in real estate, appearance is everything. People want to see that they take care of the neighborhood or community. And that's stated very clearly and very meaningfully, I think. It, I drive through a neighborhood, the roads are nice, I like it, and it makes the houses look better. It doesn't make sense, but it does make the houses look better, and that's something I can vouch for. That's what I see in a neighborhood. Also, fixing your potholes and keeping your streets clean, it again does less damage, and I cannot emphasize this much. The damage dealt on vehicles is outstanding with potholes. The statistics I found. So, according to USA Service in June 2017 2014, the benefits of keeping roads clean and publication of USA Service, it reduces the risks of accidents. That's plain and simple, plain and clear. I agree with it almost 100%. That keeping them clean, keeping them nice, it says a whole lot about what the neighborhood looks like, what the community looks like, and also keeps people safe. That is probably the most important thing, is keeping people safe. So moving on to my fourth now of why this solution will work. It has to work because there's always room in the budget for street repair. Always. I mean, I looked at several different articles and they all have room in their budget for street repairs. So according to Highway and Road Expenditures in March 24th, 2020, State versus Local Expenditures Urban Institute. In 2017, 8% of state direct general spending went to highways and roads compared with 4% of local direct general spending. So those numbers, I don't, may be big, but in what I was reading and the graphs that I was looking at, the city itself was only spending 4% of their budget on road repairs. Roads are very important. I don't care what people say. It's the appearance, it's the smoothness, the ride. And I know it's sounding dumb right now, but it's the ride. And it's just very important to me. And this honestly would pass in a vote. And I'm sorry I don't have a card for this. I lost it. I don't know where it's at. But it would work. It would pass in a vote in this town. And just from the people I've talked to, my neighbors and everything like that, it would work. So today I've talked about the damage it can do on vehicles, the community reputation, the less amount of stress this would put on the community officials, and why the solution would work. And that is why I believe Pierce, South Dakota should put a timely manner on when they redo their roads. Thank you.